Hey Beans, and welcome to another Animal Jam glitch compilation. So every Friday I take all of the best glitches that I've received in my email and compile them into one awesome glitch video. So if you want to submit your own glitches to be featured in one of these videos, please send them to julian2moments@gmail.com. Anyways, I won't keep you much longer. Please enjoy 22 awesome new glitches from this week. So to kick this glitch video off, I'm going to show you a pretty cool new Jomon Township glitch. So everything in Jomon Township went black, except for a couple buildings and trees, but the real interesting thing about this, in my opinion, is what we learned about this mirror statue. So as I'm sure you've noticed, that mirror statue at the top of Jomon Township has some light around it that makes it look really shiny and godlike, which is kind of the point. But when everything went black, the light still stayed, showing that that's not actually part of the background, but rather that light is part of the mirror statue item. So if one day we are ever to get this mirror statue item as a den item, well, I guess we'll have that light to look forward to. I think that'd be pretty cool. Glitch number 2 is probably one of my favorites I've ever seen. At Animal Jam's spooky party den thing in Play Wild, you could actually go, and there was this one little wall that you could slip through using a glitch, and it just sent you down, and down, and down, and down, all the way. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here so you can see just what happens until you can't even see yourself anymore, and you're just a little speck, and then you just start swirling all over the screen. I just thought this was absolutely hilarious to watch. Glitch number 3 is a weird one that I've been getting quite a few of, but I wanted to show you one of the best ones. So when you join games like Falling Phantoms or Temple of Trivia, every once in a while it merges two of your animals. So if you're playing a deer like this person was, and then you play as a penguin, well, the deer's nose shows up on the penguin, and so all of a sudden you have a black nose on your penguin, even though you're not supposed to be able to change the nose color on your penguin. Very strange stuff, and I'm not really sure what's going on with these games that's causing this glitch. Now, this one's a little strange. This person was logged in and got an attention notice that said, "You must be logged in to perform this action." But they're in the game, logged in, when this message showed up. Glitch number 5, as you can tell from the way the name tag looks, is a pretty old one, but it's one that I'd never seen before. Someone actually managed to get up above the pathway in Coral Canyons as a horse. So, Play Wild parties have been having quite a few issues, as you will see if you watch some of my older glitch videos, but this party showed up and just didn't have a party attached to it. It just wasn't a party at all. And then 2 spaces below it, if you look very closely, you'll see that there's another party that's not a party either, and they're just kind of there. Oh yes, boys. We have a brand new silhouette glitch, something that I've never seen in this format before. So a lot of the time animals or like random pieces of the landscape turn black and there's really no explanation. But this is a new time that it's appeared. When the horse's only party message showed up, well, you can see what happened. A black silhouette of a horse appeared instead of the actual horse. Again, with these weird glitches where people are getting off of where you're supposed to be able to go. Well, this person actually managed to get off of the pathway in Crystal Sands and up onto Captain Melville's juice hut. However, this one's a little more interesting than usual because, well, as a flying animal, you can't reach this layer, and so you'll just show up on top of Captain Melville's juice hut. But this snow leopard proves that Captain Melville's juice hut is on 2 different layers, which I find very fascinating, and it's something that, even though you can go into this area as a flying animal, you'd never be able to figure out because the flying animal would just appear on top of it. So, this is a pretty cool glitch that actually happened to let us know a little bit more about the game. Fascinating. Oh my, there are quite a few things wrong with Snowy Claw's player card in this picture. I mean, I can see at least 3 here, and I'm sure there are a couple more. Very interesting little glitch that's happened on Play Wild. Now, it's not uncommon for some weird seasonal adventure to glitch out, and when you leave it, you go to your den, and it says that you still have to complete the adventure, and it still is giving you directions, and has the adventure layout, and all of that stuff, but I've never seen someone who had items from the adventure come with them. In this case, this person had a phantom pipe from the adventure come into their den. Now, I can't guarantee this isn't a den item they placed in beforehand, but I'm going to take this person's word where they said that it wasn't one, and believe that this phantom pipe actually did come from the adventure, because it seems logical that there could be a glitch like that. This glitch from Kid789, who's probably better known as Fruits AJ Art or Fruits Basket 11223 or something along those lines. Basically, what this person did is they lost membership on their storage account, but they still had member items in their den. Now, the reason this is so much more interesting than most of the time you see member items in a non-member den is because this person was actually able to pull up the little list of items and see that the raccoon was grayed out, but it was still orange and in their den, which is quite funny because when it's grayed out like that, you're really not supposed to have it in your den. So take that, Animal Jam. Oppress non-members all you want, but they will rebel with glitches. Okay, so I know I've featured this before, actually, with two pictures where people's items just showed up into other lands, but I just thought this one was so funny, I'd throw it in here. Look at all of those Halloween items just littering Coral Canyons. If only Animal Jam actually put that much effort into decorating Coral Canyons and not just Jomon Township. So it's not very often that I get two outstanding glitches in the same video, but this is another one that would definitely make it onto a top 10 list if I could do that. So as you can see, this person is a non-member. They have two animals, a bunny and a wolf, and nothing else. And so somehow this person managed to get underwater, but they were invisible because they didn't have an animal. So they were registered as not having an animal, which is weird. And then this person called their sister over, whose username I will display on the screen below, and the sister wanted to figure out exactly what was going on with this glitch. So she played Best Dressed to see how far this glitch would go, and well, it was a wolf in underwater Best Dressed. But it wasn't, because whenever we got to the voting screen, the wolf just didn't show up, but she could still emote. But then no one could vote for her, and she got no votes at the end. So I really don't know what happened here, but it's one of the most fascinating and intriguing glitches I've ever received, so thank you so much. Alright, so this one isn't a glitch, but it's hilarious. If you are watching this, you should go out and buy this item. Life advice, life hacks, go out and buy the leaf pattern skirt. That's right, pattern. That's why you should buy it. I assume that eventually Animal Jam is going to change the name to Leaf Pattern Skirt because that's what it's supposed to be. And if they don't change all of the copies that have already been sold to Leaf Pattern Skirt, then you'll have this rare Leaf Pattern Skirt that will never be re-released. So you'll just have an item that will keep amassing rarity over time and will eventually come to be known as a weird, glitched, misspelled item. And it will probably be worth quite a bit. So I just find it hilarious that Animal Jam made a typo, and I wanted to tell you all that it's probably a good idea to start buying a few of these things because they might become rare soon. So here's a weird one. This person's pet snow leopard showed up as a pink sofa, but the person didn't even own a pink sofa, they tell me. That's objectification. So this person got membership like a minute before they logged on for this, and when they logged on, Animal Jam had processed their membership, but still hadn't given them the members only emotes, which is very strange. So Rare Item Mondays come in one color every time. You can't change the color of Rare Item Mondays, that's a fact. And the Rare Zeos mask was recently a Rare Item Monday, so yes, you can't change the color. It came in one color, and that is the gold that usually characterizes Animal Jam's Zeos. However, when this person was changing around their look, well, they accidentally made the color change. They tell me that when they clicked to change their primary color, instead the Zeos mask changed its color to a bright pink. In Animal Jam Play Wild, when you try to put on a pixelated horse head, every once in a while your fox will show up without ears. Now here is a very, very frustrating glitch. A lot of the time when I feature glitches on this channel, they're just fun and lighthearted and don't really affect gameplay, but this is one of those glitches that can really screw over the system. So this person worked very, very hard on a masterpiece and went to go and save it and, you know, frame it and make it into a den item and all that good stuff. But when they did that, the masterpiece buttons just didn't show up. They couldn't choose a frame, and the X button wasn't working. So basically, they were stuck on the screen and couldn't save their masterpiece. So what they had to do is reload the page and just delete their masterpiece because they hadn't saved it and they couldn't create it into a den item. And it was just too late because they couldn't close this window. So this is one of those glitches that Animal Jam should really look into preventing, because it's very, very frustrating when it happens, I'd imagine. Okay, so this hamster just went to sleep. It just got really tired. It just fell asleep, and its owner was still awake, which is interesting enough, but a lot of the reason I included this was because the caption of this glitch was "Lazy Hamster," which I quite enjoyed. And finally, yes, a silhouette glitch. It turns out it is not just animals and weird horses-only signs that get the silhouette glitch, but now items in-game are getting it. These bushes in Animal Jam Play Wild just turned black. Weird stuff going on. Anyways, Beans, thank you so much for watching. Again, don't forget to send in your glitches to julian2moments@gmail.com, and I can't wait to bring you guys yet another awesome glitch video next Friday. See you tomorrow, Beans.